by the right of the council, by the will of the Force. Welcome back into another episode of the Galaxy Famous, Halcyon Approved Jedi Talk Podcast. You are following us at Jedi Talk Podcast on Instagram, youtube.com/Jedi Talk, Facebook, Jedi Talk is on there too, and everywhere else we are available. Jedi Talk, you see our ugly motherfucking mugs. Yeah, we swear on this show. That's us. But I am Tom Ogre here on the High and Regular Council. That is badass to the man directly ahead of me. Why don't you tell everybody what you got over there, Brad Hughes? Brad, what's up?
Oh, wait. Mr. Poopy Butthole. I am holding my birthday present from Holly. I wanted to show you guys this because I thought it was cool. It's the Harveys, the wallets that are made out of like the seatbelts.
That's very cool.
And it's the stretching portrait tightrope chick.
Yeah.
So I forgot that when I saw your wallet, I was like, I love that wallet. And then I was like, oh, I got
That's the one you got me like 5 years ago.
Oh, is it the same one still?
Yeah.
You didn't get like...
It's dying. I need a new one soon, but...
Well, his wallet's
It didn't age
dying.
as bad as mine did.
His bank is
It's
dying.
fine there,
it
but
did.
when you flip it over...
Yeah. That's what Disney pants do to you.
Yeah.
And his job is making a sex drive die. Evan T. Boucher. Evan, how the hell are you?
Adiga and Good Journey, but that's not all the Disney Pants Studio.
Hey-o.
But do they have all four of the stretching portraits?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, man. So you could get all four. Just
Yeah.
rotate.
They're not cheap.
Of course.
They were a few years ago, and so like they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Which one do you like the best?" I was like, "I kind of like that one. I think it's cool. Like there's something to it." I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, plus, if you ever want to use it, you can use it, and it doesn't look like you're using a boy wallet.
Right. Well, you can use it
That's
one
a
way,
Wonderwall.
or, you could always use it my way.
Wow.
Did you ever?
It's terrible.
Did you
Hate
rock
you.
the chain wallet back in the day?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did too.
I had-
I thought it was the baddest thing in the world. I think Mike Norrat still rocks the
That
wallet
adds
chain.
up. That
Yeah.
adds up for him. That makes a lot of sense in the world.
Nothing
Like
wrong
listening
with
to ICP and drinking fucking Faygo.
He doesn't do that. He just rocks the wallet chain.
Hey. Yeah, he does. I've seen that guy's face. He's definitely a juggalo.
Oh yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's
Oh.
just a text from home, just making sure
Oh.
everything's
Oh, okay.
okay.
Scared the crap. I'm like, I don't need any more bad news this week. Jesus
Well-
Christ.
Oh no, it's good news.
Okay.
It's just when I saw.
Now that
man.
we can actually ask Brad, and he has seen Bad Batch, what do you think?
Oh yeah, what do you think
Because
about Bad
These are a
Batch?
good batch of episodes.
Yeah, there we go.
You've seen all
Fantastic.
5, right?
I'm fully caught up until
Nice.
tomorrow
That's
morning.
how much.
5.
That's
yep.
how many we've done.
Yeah, there's
5?
3 on the
Wednesday
first day,
morning.
and then 2.
Yeah, Wednesday
So
morning.
Here's
Today
the
is
only-
Tuesday, right?
Monday.
No,
Today's
today's
Monday?
Monday. What the?
Today's Monday.
I don't
Trust
know
me.
anymore.
Today's Monday.
Dang, I wish it
Trust
was
me.
tomorrow, but nope.
My only critique of this is I do not understand how or why anyone in the Bad Batch is just letting this go. How the fuck they're welcoming Crosshair back in, even at an arm's distance. Bro, you fucking shot at us.
And
You tried to kill us?
burn him down with an engine from a
Fuck out of
Star
here.
Destroyer or a Venator.
They're just being like, well, I guess she's back. No, fuck that.
Well,
dude.
it's
What
been
are you talking about?
It's been
Yeah.
several months.
Like almost a year.
So if
They've-
I attempt to kill you in a
Oh,
few months,
hold
I
on.
can be like, "What's up, guys?" And you're like, "Just
First off, they know he's good soldiers follow orders. He's their brother.
Does.
He did technically help Omega get out of captivity.
And he did
So-
help them escape Camino too.
Yes.
So but still, my only complaint is they skipped over that conversation. It was like they showed him off the ship after hugging Omega
Yep.
and all, and then it was like,
And he got
black.
pushed once by
And it's like,
Hunter.
it's like,
and
what-
just like
Right
okay.
before the worm. They're still
Yeah,
working
the
on
episode
wrapping
was
that,
nice
yeah.
going to the outpost and that snow place. That was a good episode, but they skipped the conversation between episode 4 and 5, which we all wanted, and that
Yeah.
kind of sucks. But aside from that, these are awesome.
I remember I was texting you as I was watching. I was like, did I didn't want to say what I almost said after this week, but I was like, did I miss something, or did she like actually? Did she go? It was, you said, yeah. It was. I was like, did she get older? You're like, yeah. There's
Yeah.
like an age gap in that episode, right?
Yeah,
That's weird.
and also it's like
I like her design though. She Omega looks dope.
Mm-hmm.
they kind of like every time they pass each other in the hallway, like they don't care as much every time because you
Yeah.
can see like it's been months and months of
Yeah.
doing the same thing every day.
Who was the nurse in there? The-
Carr, what's her name? Something Carr.
I like that
Technically,
character a
at the end
lot.
of season 2, she was like, "I'm your sister, Omega." So I
Yeah.
guess that's a thing.
I,
then we
I
also
like
found out-
her character.
We
a
also
lot.
found out that Omega's older than
Yeah,
the clones.
which
He's
we
like
knew, but
younger
like
brother.
you forget.
I know.
Yeah,
you forget it. So it's crazy to see her pull that card on Crosshair.
Remind me, because I don't remember. Was she one that was like specifically picked to not be accelerated? Or
She's
was she
basically
There's only
Boba, but a
two.
girl.
Yeah, Boba and her, the only
Only
two
ones
that
that
weren't
were not
advanced
accelerated.
aging.
Okay. Yeah, I like it, man. Season 2 is good. They're for me personally, they're gonna have to do something a little more with this Crosshair thing, because to me they're just letting him back in way too easy.
I think they're
We'll
gonna.
see. We still have
I
lots
think
of
We have
episodes.
plenty of time. That is up to this point. That is like
Yeah.
something
Look,
that's odd to me.
Crosshair's biting it, and he's going to do something that
for
saves
sure.
him.
Now that
Yeah.
redemption, that works.
That's
Yeah,
1,000%
and I
what's
think
going
definitely
on.
like Rex is gonna come back, and they're gonna be like, we have to go save all the clones in Tantus, and Crosshair's gonna go and save all the
Right.
clones. Yeah.
Bad Batch is great. We've been
Yeah.
screaming it up and down, and I'm glad that you're caught up now because we expected this season to be good.
It's
Yeah.
better than I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely.
Even with you guys like saying that it was really good. It was
That's
still,
good.
It was
I'm
still,
glad
I was
to hear
like,
that.
Damn, that's awesome. It's really good. I really like it. I'm so invested.
I don't know if we're gonna ever go back to her, but I want to go back and see Sid get screwed over. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like, she deserves it.
You know, she does. Maybe we do.
I could
That'd
see
be
it
cool if they
happening.
did.
I could see it
Yeah.
happening. Maybe we go to Batu.
We do.
This is our prediction for every fucking show.
And they already went to Batu and
I'm not
Young
even making
Jedi
a projection.
Adventures.
I've given
I
up
still
on
haven't
it
watched
for
it
Bad
yet. I
Batch.
still haven't watched it yet. You don't think so? You don't think they would? I feel like
Nah.
if all of the ones, that would be the one they go to.
I agree, but I think the time's passed because it should have been Oga instead of Sid, but we had
That's fair.
Sid.
Could have
I think-
been, yeah.
I think the time's passed.
Do you
That would've
think
been
people
cool.
would look at that though and kind of dismiss it as
Oh,
like
yeah.
Disney's just marketing their fucking park?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe
they
that's
would.
why Disney
It doesn't
doesn't
do
want to
it.
do it that much.
Yeah.
I mean, and they started small with like truthfully preschoolers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in a way, if you want to be all cynical about it, you could be like, that's them brainwashing preschoolers to be like, look, it's a theme park, mommy, take me. Like,
You're gonna get on the brainwashing thing. I mean,
Yeah.
some of it. Yeah,
Disney
it's
would do that,
predictive
so-
programming. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, with the Alien Super Bowl commercials, disclosure.
Yeah, that was weird.
Disclosure.
Did we talk about that on the show before?
Yeah, I ranted about it and ran with it a little bit,
Interesting.
but it's just, they just. I mean, just like it's funny that people just get used to seeing things. That's all.
yeah,
I mean, come on,
Yeah.
aliens exist.
Oh,
I'm not blowing that out of the
they
water.
have
There's-
to.
I have
Statistically,
zero.
They have to.
There's no way.
I have zero evidence.
Even
but
if they
exist.
really haven't been to Earth, statistically, they have to exist because
I
there's infinite
cannot.
planets.
An alien doesn't mean it's a guy that can get into a ship and fly. It could be people who are like 100,000 years behind us. But there is no fucking way we're the only thing out there.
Yeah, there's
No,
there's
no way.
No way.
I think if you think that, you're either really religious or really fucking stupid.
Yeah, because like I just said, statistically, like there has to be multiple planets probably with things on it.
The
at
religious
least.
part of it is just there's
Yes.
it just that's its own separate thing. But like if
It
you're
is,
not
yeah.
religious
I'm
and,
not
and
gonna
you
give
don't
it that.
think that, I think you got like some fucking
I get
deficiencies.
faith. I get that.
I get the faith thing too. Yeah,
Sure.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense to me because like if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. But objectively,
I
speaking,
just happen to believe in aliens.
I believe in fucking aliens for sure. I don't think I'm a little torn on if they've been here or not.
They absolutely. Have.
I think
absolutely have.
I think communicating with them and them being here are two different things. I think it's possible we've communicated.
I think they've. I don't know. I've got so many
I think
wild.
they could have been, but there's just too
Sure.
much weird, grainy cell phone footage, and now they're admitting
Oh, that,
it,
I
which
know.
is a red flag to me.
There's just
Tom
been too-
DeLonge's way too balls deep in aliens.
like him out of all people.
UFOs.
Him out of all fucking people. Like Blink 182,
I know it's weird.
bass player.
Hey, don't forget Angels and Airwaves. That band was hot for like
Sure.
13 seconds.
Okay, then there you go. I missed all 13 seconds of that. Must have been on the toilet.
Boxcar Racer.
Sitting on the
I
toilet.
know
Yeah,
all-
sitting
I-
on the toilet.
I know all the fucking Blink 182 lore.
Do you? Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Do you listen to Boxcar Racer? Either one of you? Do you know who they are?
Probably, but I
They
don't
had
know.
one good song.
Okay, sing it for us.
Hang on.
It's a direction you can fuck.
Thanks, The Rock. I'll just be quiet.
So Harrison tells me to shut up, and The Rock tells you to shut up.
That's fair.
Nice. Okay.
Evan, shut the
We need
fuck
one for
up.
Tom now.
Who would tell Tom to shut the fuck up?
Lots of people.
You-
The
someone
government.
Yeah.
It's just Joe
Can you do Joe
Can we-
Biden tell me to shut up?
Can we get it?
Yeah.
Joe Biden. Tom, shut it. What? What's up, fellas?
Well,
No,
yeah,
we're
I mean, to bring us
19
back,
minutes
like-
into this.
Yeah, wait, Bad Batch into aliens.
It was
Star Wars
overshadowed,
aliens.
overshadowed by the wallet, but Tom snagged me the amazing
I did.
Ventress box set. It's still in the cardboard box, so I haven't seen it with my
That's right.
own
Hey,
eyes.
I could talk about it.
Beautiful.
Gonna see it.
I'm curing that real quick. Elias Orion had a contact on Batu that got me in before all the unwashed swine.
That's right. And that even got me to say in the text for the cause. So that's how you know.
He did say for the cause.
That's how you
No,
know
I'm
it's
kidding.
legit.
I'm kidding about the unwashed swine. I was told
No, you're not.
I got there early as fuck to
No,
get
you're
in
not.
there.
You're not kidding.
Huh?
You're not kidding.
These-
Most
the
people
swine?
are.
No.
The resort fatties.
Peter wasn't an unwashed swine.
No.
Peter's not a
We love
resort
Peter.
fatty because Peter gave me a Elias Orion bracelet.
Yeah,
which
Victoria
was-
made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Victoria made. It's similar to what you got, Mr. Assistant to
It's
the
so
regional
cool.
governor.
It's so cool having your character's name on
Yeah,
something.
it's cool. It's in my house corner right now when I don't wear it. So
Yeah, same.
It's next to the signed
I
pictures
wore it the other
of
night when
Sage
I went
and
to
Jason.
watch Brianna and Bryce sing at the Edison.
I saw that.
Oh, really?
That was awesome. I wasn't seated yet, but like
love
I was
that
up in the
place.
lobby and like she
I would
came
love
on the
to see
mic
that,
and I was
yeah.
like, "That's her." Like you can just hear it.
I would love
I'm
to see
so
that.
sad.
I love that type of entertainment, like
Yeah,
very
it's-
old
it's
school.
awesome.
Yeah.
Sure. Were
I
they
can't
were they
believe-
down there like on like the small
Yeah.
stage? Sweet.
I'm gonna start going like once a month, maybe
That
twice
was
a month
Jollywood
now.
Nights. Every corner they had entertainment like
That's
that. That's
awesome.
why entertainment. That's why Jollywood Nights fucking rocked.
Yeah.
So then I showed up. Thankfully, I was in line. Then he's like, "Hey, I got this way to get us in." So shout out to that person. Don't want to give their name specifically,
Yeah,
but
no.
you
'Cause
know who
Disney's
you are.
listening.
'Cause-
We
yeah.
know they are.
Yep.
So hi guys.
But anyway, thanks for that. We got in, and I was right in line before Doc woke up, and Doc was still sleeping when I got inside to get Asaja's
Yeah.
box.
Wasn't he going like off planet later? Like
Yeah. Well, I just had assumed Pike had finally killed him.
yeah.
Did you finally
wishes
get
he-
to? Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I had got him. You know what's fucking funny? We went to go ride rides the other day.
Correct.
And he was gone. And I was like, why the fuck couldn't it have been during the
I know.
event?
You could have been like, got him.
God.
What was your story gonna be for that?
For what?
Like if Doc was gone, because you said on the day you told us like I hope Doc isn't in the
Well,
office.
just because like I could then tell people that I'm communicating with him through my data pad because he's not here. And my thing was going to be if he wasn't here, well, I'm here for nothing. So now I'm going to offload this to the highest bidder because
True,
you're not
true.
here to pay me.
Yeah.
But that was if he wasn't there, and then I just was like, well, he's just being difficult. That
Either
was-
way works.
Yeah.
But it would have been cool. But
the next,
yeah, dude.
the next time we do this event, I want to sit down and write a full-on treatment, not a script, but a treatment.
Oh,
how
yeah.
each character knows the other person.
Yeah, Aaron's
And
in on that. Rachel's in on that.
the
They both
line-
want
the
that.
complete outline of start to finish of all characters.
I'm working on a backstory with
Yeah.
with another character right now. Actually, I've been
Okay.
emailing back and forth with them.
Nice. I need to come up with something.
That's gonna be sick. But
Yeah.
but the Edison was awesome. Just seeing those two sing.
What a fucking waste of a cool
And-
space because that restaurant sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get anything.
The one
but
time I've eaten there has been fine.
I got well.
we ate
Okay,
their
shout out
opening
to
day.
our buddy Justin.
Hell yeah.
He was there
Tower.
too. Yeah, Com Tower. He was there too, coincidentally, like a table adjacent from us. And he got their big ass chocolate cake, and he didn't finish it all, so he gave it to me and Taylor. And that chocolate cake is the best chocolate cake ever.
You've never had
Yeah.
Portillo's chocolate cake, have
No,
you?
I haven't, but
All right,
that
then.
was
Portillo's
awesome. So
chocolate
I'll probably end up getting that chocolate cake whenever I go to the Edison.
I
But
already had my calories today. Evan, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Same
Evan,
with
shut
me.
the fuck up.
But it's just cool in a meta sense being in the Edison, watching two former Star Cruiser performers.
That's
'Cause it's
one.
like,
I'm gonna have an Evan Meta account. I swear he says it like 5 times a show. That's
Well,
don't say the
former
word meta. I've never said
That's
it on
twice.
the show till now. But like, because it's in the old Adventurers Club building, which started the whole Galactic Star Cruiser thing, and the Star Cruiser perfected it.
No, that building got demolished. That's not
Well,
the
like
same
it's
building.
the same place. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So then, like, the people are now from the Star Cruiser back in that location performing. It's just like a weird thing to think
It's
about.
pretty cool. That restaurant was unreal when it first opened, and then it went downhill.
I only
within,
went
like 3
one other
months.
time. I went once in 2019.
We ate there like 2 or 3 times when they first opened.
You know, y'all keep
food
talking
was so
about that
good.
area, and I want to go to Maria and Enzo's.
Dude.
Enzo's Hideaway.
I still
love
haven't been to
Enzo's.
those.
Oh!
You haven't been to Enzo's?
No.
Enzo's Hideaway.
my
Go there
God.
now.
Dude. Enzo's is one of
I've
the
heard
best restaurants
great
at
things.
Disney.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go and have
fucking-
like a Jedi Talk meeting and eat there. Like,
Oh,
I'm down for that.
Maybe
I'm
that's
down
where we can start
100%.
doing our like event
Sure.
team meetups because we
It's a
tried
little
Splitsville
expensive.
and
It's a little
maybe not
expensive,
then.
yeah.
The Splitsville was great, but it's just too loud. So
Yeah, but we have to. We can move down to what's the sports bar over there connected to what might be demolished?
the City Works.
Yeah, CityWorks is cool.
You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tried that cookie at that new place.
Lake House,
Summer House, was it?
Yeah.
Summer House
Is it
on the
Summer
lake.
so good.
Dog. That
Dope.
cookie.
Which one? They have
slaps.
so many.
I think it's a chocolate chip. Just
Yeah.
because I was like, if you can do a good chocolate chip cookie, I'm fucking. I'm invested.
I'm gonna get that chocolate.
Yeah.
chip.
Let me get that CC, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Inject it right into my dick.
Before we get into,
Before we get into
you put a Hershey Kiss point down into my dick hole.
Beeping this show? Get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about? You got a beep boop button for a reason.
I
There it
do.
is. You got a mother button for
But this
a...
is Jedi Talk. We fucking swear whenever the fuck we
There
want.
you go. Boop.
Dickweed.
Never mind. Some of the
What?
stuff we had to cancel. I had to edit out last week.
We did. No, that was 2 weeks ago. We didn't have to edit. We had to edit one thing out last week, but that was neither here nor there.
But then
did?
Tom's great editing put something in, and it was Adam, and that was
Yes.
awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That you did that.
Was it something
So-
I said we had to edit out last
Nope.
week? Oh.
No. I'll tell you when we if
Okay.
we remember it.
Was it something confidential?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we leave, too, I think there's something you have to tell us off air
Oh,
about something. So,
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that
But
is.
there's been a ton of feedback from people on our like stuff from the event, like the official feedback emails, but also people just posting on Instagram, like I don't want to say praising, but saying they had a good time.
Yeah.
So like
That's
that's
all we
just so
wanted.
cool to see people saying how much they had a good time and how they can't wait for the next one. It's like there's going to be a next one.
Did I
So-
tell you that one of the people there knew me from Brad's Bourbon Reviews?
Yeah,
If you did, I forgot. I was very tired that
the
night.
Corellian bourbon,
Civil
right?
unrest happens.
Corellian whiskey or whatever.
That's
cool.
I might have to tie something like that into my new character.
Yeah,
I was
you got
trying
to.
to give it to you, but damn.
Yeah.
We did our bit. We got to do a bigger bit. We
Yeah.
have to like throw fisticuffs next time.
Let's just tackle each other. Fuck you. So
Yeah.
we have a big announcement, and this is I don't think you know this, and it's gonna be
Maybe.
news to the person that we're gonna give the news to because he's not even aware of it yet. And I want to stress that this is a for real thing. This is not a bit. Should I? You want me to do it? Or I'll do it. I'll do it.
Nah, you do it.
I'll do it. Okay. So I am doing a hostile takeover of Fourth Mother Box because, and Tom has okayed this and approved this. And again, this is not a joke. This is for real, for real. As of right now, what is 6/19 on March 11th, Kyle is officially off of Fourth Mother Box, and I am coming on as the full-time co-host of Fourth Mother Box. Now, this is off the backs of some really stupid shit he said last night about Batman. And as someone who claims to be a big Batman fan, you really say some really stupid shit. So, as of today, you are officially off Fourth Mother Box, and I am taking over the podcast. And I'm taking over your duties on the podcast. And here's what's cool about that is I am here in person. My internet won't go out, right? So that's the coolest part.
and you
But-
don't need a high chair.
and Tom will have to invest in old phone books for you to sit on, which is just with your fat ass. It really just fucks up those phone books, and it just makes it a real hard time. You know how hard it is to get a Yellow Pages from Chicago in 2024? It's not easy. But
They still make those?
Tom's been doing this for years to keep him up so he can be seen on camera for the non-video podcast. It is for some reason he's on camera.
Oh
which
damn!
might-
Now I have to actually
so yeah,
listen.
this
now
is
it's a new podcast.
and
to
I want to stress
catch
this
up on.
again. He does not know this until he hears this, but this is a true thing that is happening. This is not a bit.
Kyle's a piece of shit.
Yep. And so
Dang.
when you guys celebrate the Fourth Mother Box 3-year anniversary show,
JFW
he will not be
4MB.
on the show, and I will be.
Will be Brett.
What?
It'll be me.
Well, I have a new
you
podcast to
go.
listen to now. Dang.
And I want to stress again, this is not a bit.
Stress again. Not a bit. This is not a bit.
There's not a bit of this.
Yeah.
If people actually
It's false.
This is not
know
period.
us, they or know you, they know it's
A
not a bit.
bit.
Like you're not lying.
Period.
Yeah.
It's not a bit.
No,
This
they
is
know.
happening. Fuck you, you broke midget bitch.
Whoa.
Nice.
He
That's
said
gonna be
something.
fun.
He said something
All right.
about something that was that I had a problem with. What were we talking about before this? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 not being dark. Hey, just because depressed teenagers come to you with their problems all day doesn't mean that movie's not dark. You fuck.
Wasn't it about like animal torture? It's
Yeah,
pretty dark.
Yeah, it's dark, and he's just
I haven't
like,
seen
"It's-
it, but
he goes,
that's what
"It's
I've
sad.
heard."
It's not dark." No, what's sad is your fucking life. That's what's sad, and it's just you say stupid shit, and it goes unchecked because I think Tom just wants to fucking plow through the episode and be done with it. He's tired of talking to you.
No, I was trying to get to my point that Ben Affleck would play a better Dark Knight Returns Batman than Christian Bale. Kyle.
Yeah, he's already like there's
Anyway.
it's too much to get into, but yes,
Too much
I
you're
am-
going to do.
I
We were
am
talking
the-
about stuff in the thing. Star
in
Wars.
fact,
Things in the stuff
And in
in
fact,
the-
you know what I'm going to do as of this moment while you guys talk? I'm changing it from Brad from Jedi Talk to Brad from Fourth Mother Box.
Thank you. Change it right now.
Nice.
Right now, fuck you, Kyle.
Brad
Dang.
from 4MB. So,
Yeah.
well, I think you wanted to wrap something up on the event. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't know. I think I was done, but like,
Okay.
we got stuff coming, and like
We do.
I mentioned too, like we were all saying like we can't believe we pulled it off and good job, you know,
Yeah.
congratulations,
Doctor.
doctor. But then like you and Brian and Rachel kind of started just like what's next, Aaron too, like,
Always
what's
what's next, yeah.
So it's like dang, like yeah, like I'm glad we all moved on to the next thing that quick, and that's cool that we are, and everyone's excited for it. So,
Do you
stuff
think I should
and
take
things.
a picture of us sitting here with it now that it's for Brad from 4MB and post and tag him in it like, thanks for your service, Kyle. You've
Go
been
for it.
dismissed.
Why not?
Go for it. Who
But-
gives a shit? He's gonna be.
Brad
Things-
from 4MB. I got it.
So things and stuff are coming though. So yeah.
Yeah, they are. I want to say one more thing about. Speaking of the event, so you know the meme, the Always Sunny, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme, where the two of them are in the restaurant looking at each other from like across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jax Volta and I, Elias Orion, had a moment like that before park hours technically were for Gen Pop on
Oh, the day
Friday.
Asajj dropped.
The day Asajj dropped, I was walking out with two of mine and yours, and he was going in hoping to do the same.
Yeah. Nice.
And we're just kind of like looking at each other. Didn't have time for pleasantries. Just like,
No.
Saber, you're here?
Yeah.
Bye.
Did
Later.
you get your trap
Ugh.
workout carrying it back and
Trap?
forth?
No, that was a bicep workout.
Oh, you were curling.
I
on the
was
way?
curling on the way there. Yeah.
Nice. But so I mean, maybe that means she's gonna be in this week's Bad Batch, or maybe next week's. I feel like
You
they
never
should
know.
have done it soon, like
You think
somewhat
soon?
correlated to
I mean,
her
there's-
episode.
There's a decent amount of episodes. We're taking this to what, May, we said, so.
Yeah, we still got 11 episodes, 10 episodes,
Yeah, something like that.
So I mean, I don't know.
And then some of them were
It
getting
would have made
two in the
sense to
same
drop
day.
it at the same time as that, but
I suppose, but at the same time, we have them now.
yes, very happy.
Maybe she'll come next week then. Maybe it's a sign of things to come.
Hope so, but I'm hoping they don't drop anything May 4th now because I can't get it if they do. Like this was it. So I don't know.
Something's coming out May 4th.
Don't. I'm pissed. If this is actually sold out, I'm going to be very upset.
Did they announce something's coming May 4th? Or
Not
you
yet,
just
but
They do it.
I don't
They've
think
done
they
it.
would.
They always
every
do,
single
and I'm
year
just yeah.
Since Galaxy. If they don't, I'd be very.
Last
surprised.
year's was the Cals.
Actually, I don't think I've gotten a May 4th one yet. Unless, was Luminara May 4th or Plo Koon?
Yep. Those
Okay,
are
I got Luminara.
those are
but
both on the
I haven't
same
done
day.
any of the big box sets.
Plo
like the
Koon wasn't
Leia
May
one,
4th. Luminara was May 4th.
So I did Luminara.
No, they did both of them. Both of the white boxes were May 4th. 100%.
Plo Koon wasn't a white box.
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
He's
Luminara
No,
and
you're right,
Asajj.
you're right.
Yeah.
What was this?
Asajj
Oh,
Ventures is refocused was a
I
white
didn't
box.
get those
Yeah.
ones, yeah, but I got Luminara. So I guess that's the only May 4th one I've got, but I didn't get one of the big box sets because those are always $400 like
I
this
know.
one.
Yep, that was 400 after tax, 426. Same as Cal's.
Dang.
Same as Cal's.
For two hilts.
Cal's
man,
is a
it's not
better
bad.
hilt, but this has more stuff meaningful to me, if that makes sense.
The only thing, and I said it on the video, the unboxing video, it's a pain in the ass to connect these.
The screw
Yeah.
part. Yeah,
but
that
like,
thing sucks.
she never uses them connected.
I
in,
know.
So like,
I
why-
just
who cares?
I just
Like,
needed to show it for the video because people would ask.
I wish she did it more
Really
because it
didn't want
looks
to,
cool
but
when
they-
it
but
is
people would
together.
ask.
But
It
she
looks
never used
sick.
it connected.
It does look cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Launch Bay, it's connected.
Oh, is
Well,
it?
when it was in Launch Bay.
Are they not there anymore?
Oh no, they got rid of the helmets and the sabers.
No shit.
Like 2-3 years, like
Really?
2 years ago. Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
That's when we all
upsetting.
thought, oh, it's closing. But no, it was just Lucasfilm wanted it back, so
Wanted
they sent it back.
Fair.
Speaking of Hollywood Studios, Star Tours.
Yeah,
April
and
5th.
They
Yeah, man.
spoiled one of the scenes, I guess. Why?
They did.
I don't know.
Oh, you're flying
Wait.
through Purgle. You knew you were going to fly through Purgle.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
guess, but
Whoops.
stupid for them spoiling it. But it's Disney.
We also
That's what they do.
Oh, they also put it on the last slide, and we slid to the last slide. So
I didn't. I think someone reposted it as the first slide. so.
never mind.
Yeah, but either way, Disney
cares?
put it out there, and someone else
A
put it there.
screenshot
so.
of a segment is fine. It's not like you don't know what Star Tours is.
Brendan
Yeah.
Wayne
You know what I mean?
did the scenes for Mando.
That's cool.
I saw that.
Yeah.
The guy who plays him in live action.
So is he going to be a hologram, or is he going to be like just somebody you pass by on the on Star Tours? He's
It'll
Hologram.
probably be a
right?
hologram, or maybe
That's
the
fucking
small screen.
It looked like
Rey
the
pops up.
holograms were. It looked like the holograms were Mando, Ahsoka, and Cassian Andor.
I hope they got a grief. They got grief
Oh.
or something.
Oh,
That would be
oh.
nice, but to be his last thing.
Oh, that would be fucking.
Yeah.
God, if not, what a missed opportunity, especially with now he's gone.
And that'd be perfect too. Be like, I am the magistrate of Navarro. I
What are
need
you
your
doing
help.
here? I'm the magistrate of Navarre. You don't have clearance to be here.
Yeah, there you go.
Why the fuck
wish.
is I seeing a gator over there?
You got to tap it in.
Like what is that? April 5th was when it's coming
April
out?
5th.
April 5th,
yeah.
yeah. April 5th. I'm going to go opening day. I want to see these.
Should I wait to ride it in Disneyland? I only have to wait about 3 weeks.
You should, because they're actually doing like a event around it, a Star Wars night. A
The only
crazy
problem
idea.
is-
And I'm going during Seasons of the Force.
Crazy. How
the only
cool would that
problem
be?
is if you wait, that line is way longer than the one at Hollywood
I know.
Studios.
because they only have 4. We have 6. Is that why?
Yes, and also it's just more popular there. It's just been
Yeah,
it's
true.
a Disneyland staple. Versus if it was in
It
Magic
is.
Kingdom, it would be just as busy, but it's
Yeah.
not. So I'm actually surprised they kept Star Tours around at Hollywood Studios. Disneyland makes all sense, but at Hollywood, I'm actually surprised they kept it.
Really?
I really hope
I
that
think the
eventually.
opposite. I don't think it makes sense in Tomorrowland now that they have Edge. Like, you take it out of Tomorrowland now.
Now they have Edge, yeah, but for some reason it works there. Like it doesn't feel Star Warsy when you're walking by it. Like the mural fits in with old Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
I don't know why it works, but it works. And I was always like, it doesn't belong in Tomorrowland. I've always been like that. And then when you go and you're like, okay, it's big. For some reason it works. I don't know why.
I mean, I'm okay with it there before Edge, but now they got Edge.
I mean, Buzz Lightyear is
Get rid of
across the way. So
True.
it doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter. Theming is
fuck.
dead, ladies and gentlemen.
Tomorrowland hasn't made sense since the '94 version.
Yeah.
At least here. I can't speak on Disneyland. but-
Disneyland was supposed to get Alien Encounter,
yeah, I wish they did.
which is Did you ever do Alien Encounter?
Yeah.
That fucking ride was the shit.
I am
I love my parents,
shocked.
but I will never be okay with them not letting me do it.
The
on
only
them.
sold out date for Star Wars night is May 2nd.
Really?
I just checked it out at Disneyland.
May
so
4th isn't sold out?
They don't have one May 4th.
Oh, wow.
That's so
How do
stupid.
you not
May
have-
2nd is the May 4th party. I think it just lands. May 4th lands on a Saturday this
So?
year, and I don't think they do Saturday parties.
Well, they should.
They don't.
If they want money.
They don't do it.
Not at Disneyland.
Not Disneyland.
That-
You
locals
gotta-
are going to show up.
Yeah,
They can pile
They're
that
gonna
park
make-
on a
they're gonna-
Saturday.
They'll make more
Yeah.
money that way versus the event. Plus, you
I don't
got
know, like $200 a ticket?
Maybe.
I paid $159,
But you jack
$169.
it up for May 4th like they do.
Oh,
so
sure.
$200? I think they'd make more that way, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Depends
not
how much it costs to
in
put on the
finance,
event.
So, true.
Depends how much that costs. And it's like, what's it worth to have a day where people can't come who have already bought annual passes and such? Who knows?
Which they just restarted reselling their, I don't know how to say it, I guess,
Yeah.
but
Magic
opened
Key.
their Magic Keys, and it didn't like immediately sell out for once. So
That's good.
what
That's
does
good.
that mean?
I would actually consider buying a Magic Key, just because, like let me rephrase that. If I knew I was going once,
Well, yeah.
I would do it,
Right.
because then I would be incentive to go back and have
Sure.
like kind of how
What's
I
the
used to do.
cheapest one?
I
Like
have no clue.
400, 500?
Well,
I
they
don't know.
may lock
That's
us out like they lock non-Floridians out
Yeah.
here, which I like that rule. I like that.
Yeah,
I feel like
I do too.
Floridians need to have some sort of perk.
Yeah. But
All of our,
I
all of our
actually,
non-taxes that we pay to the state.
Correct.
the other night I was considering, I'm like, you know what? We're going to have to fly out of LA anyway when we go to Tokyo. I'm like, could we just like stretch another 2 or 3 days and do a Disneyland part? Like,
Dude, it would
I was
be
thinking about it.
It would be so dope if we did here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Disneyland,
Go to these
Tokyo,
parks and those parks
and
in
then
like a week.
Did
So
all of them in like a week.
Yeah,
The
I'm like,
vlog
I'm
alone
considering
would be
it.
fucking dope.
I'm considering
First
it.
thing he
but
thinks of is this video over there. Yeah.
Always content.
Not the
It's always
fun
content.
and memories. Fucking
We'll
whore.
have that too. We'll have that too. I'm the content guy.
Content whore.
Yeah, the whole time we were doing this event, I'm like, we can make this about an episode. It's just
I'm torn on
such a
not having
douche.
a ton of footage from the event. Like I wish we had more, but like
Oh,
it's kind of cool that we don't
I am
have a
hooked
lot.
up. I got a whole Google Drive thanks to Bex.
Nice. It's kind of
Thank
cool
God
that we
she
don't
took-
though, because it makes it even more like exclusive.
Oh,
exactly.
I'm not
glad.
posting it all. That's
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's for sure.
I kind of like that about it.
I
so,
like that it's mysterious.
Yeah,
It needs to be if it's story driven.
come to the next one. You might learn more about it.
Pike might be. Pike might have changed. That's what. I was playing that before you get here. Come to my
Of course you were
window.
playing
I'm acoustic
Melissa
guitar.
Etheridge.
Not
Yeah.
really. I was just playing acoustic guitar.
No, yeah. So everybody who picks up an acoustic guitar starts playing Melissa Etheridge.
Or Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I said maybe.
That's every night on the patio at Splitsville. Just-
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, even
Fuck.
Ben plays it, but he plays other stuff. But like the other people, like play that 2 or 3 times. It's like, guys,
What?
there's other music there.
You have to install a sign that taps it and say,
You know what's the
No
problem with that
Wonderwall.
song though?
Yeah.
Hey, don't make me
yeah,
tap
don't make
the
me
sign.
tap the sign.
The only problem with that is that it's actually a really fun song to play on guitar. That's one thing that sucks is that it is fun to play.
No, I bet.
Oh, maybe.
Let me show you.
Maybe you're going to be the
So
one that
if,
saves me.
if we've had Ahsoka spoiled already, let's speculate on what the others could be.
After all.
I think Mando is going to be the battle on
You're my
Mandalore,
Wonderwall.
maybe.
I was hoping to keep going.
I was trying to move on from it, but. And then the Andor scene has to be that Aldani eye, right?
I
Flying
know.
through the eye.
Today is going to... You know what? Sorry.
And maybe Nemec calls and he's like, "I need you to read my manifesto," and then he gets crushed by money.
Dude, I don't,
Shut up.
I don't.
He said that to piss me off.
I don't believe.
Trying to get you guys to focus and
I don't
not
believe.
talk about
Dude,
that.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I feel about you.
Yeah, You know, all the roads that I took to get here today were
they
winding.
winding?
Yeah.
Yes, he did it. Yes.
Yep. All
What the
these
hell are we
lights
talking
here
about?
that light the way,
Jesus Christ.
they're blinding.
I haven't noticed the song more than we do. I think that's
Because I hear it every day. It's Splitsville.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He just said the
All right,
thing
all
on
right, all right.
Splitsville.
There are many things that I'd like to say to you.
Yeah.
Do you know how?
Why don't you say them?
I don't know how.
Oh, dang.
So
So
maybe you're
You're gonna be the one that
So
saves me.
God damn it!
Yep.
I hate myself.
We did it.
We need to do this every week. Just pick a new song.
Pick a song and just
talk the lyrics through.
Here. Just
I know a song we could do. Kyle's mom's a big fat. That's a great song.
yeah, I just put here. We can. I just
Blame Canada was nominated for an Oscar.
put my Spotify on random when we sing this song. Here, Mark Henry's theme song from the WWE, "Sexual Chocolate." That'll be our next one.
That's on YouTube. I'll have to look up the lyrics.
What were we talking about?
I was trying to
before we
say,
got
what do we
Wonderwall?
think the other scenes are going to be? The other new scenes, but that was a good bit. I'm not jealous. I'm not upset.
Other new scenes? What with Ventress?
No, for Star Tours.
Yeah.
For Andor and Mando. Andor's got to be the Aldani Eye, right? Flying through the colors
hope
and
so.
the stuff.
God,
Like,
let's
it's gotta
do
be
that.
that.
If it's not, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the most visually striking things.
It's got to be
about Star
because
Yeah.
that was one of the things that got like one of the biggest things that got praise.
Yeah.
From that show.
Wars. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Ahsoka will be Purgle. Mando can
maybe
be
the fight on Mandalore with the
Ooh, yeah.
hopefully with those TIE interceptors.
I
Because we
would
didn't
be-
get to see the battle in the show. Maybe that's why they're saving it for Star Tours.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's that ice planet.
Oh,
Could
with
be.
the spiders and
with the
stuff.
Kirkness. Yeah, because they didn't say
Kirkness.
what season it's from or anything. They just like Mando. So
What's an icon? So okay, there's you kind of have to look at it like two ways. What's like an iconic location in Mando, and how would you fly through that? Because you have to. Like that's why I think the best news
Yeah.
sequence of all time is the Battle of Crate.
Yeah, that's perfect for
It's
Star
fucking
Tours.
awesome. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You're involved in the story of Star
Oh.
Tours.
Exegol's
You're
decent,
doing
but
the
like, Crate's
thing
so much
that's
better.
in the movie,
Maybe-
essentially.
Maybe you see them fighting the Crate Dragon from the opening of season 2 on Tatooine.
Could be.
Ooh, that's a good
Or it
call.
could be the
And
scene,
you shoot the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be seen.
That's a good call.
the
yeah.
scene where the Dark Troopers take Grogu.
How would you
on,
fly through
on
that?
the destroyer?
Well, like because you're flying on the same planet and you see them come down to the stone and they take
Oh,
Grogu, the Seeing Stone.
Okay.
Oh,
They could
Sorry,
do
I
that
thought, you
one.
were, I thought you were
Mountain.
talking like on the hallway when he's like going
No.
into the. Okay, that's what I was like. That's
Yeah.
a good call too.
Could do that one.
I'm trying to think what's another like. Is there an iconic space battle in Mando?
The closest thing was season 3, but they didn't really show it with the TIE interceptors fighting the
Yeah.
Fang fighters.
Could be the
Oh.
Jack Black planet.
What about all like the Mandalorians coming down to rescue everybody? Like something along the lines of that. I'm thinking like season 1.
That would be dope. And
Yeah.
and you're saying and you just see what's that? And it's
Yeah.
just all the Mandalorians coming down.
Yeah, exactly.
Paz Vizsla.
R.I.P. Paz.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, Victoria
Dude, there's,
Guard's
yeah,
got
there's
it.
more than you think they could do with
Yeah.
Mando. So
Sure
I mean,
they could.
This is
nothing says
long-
it has to be one scene.
This is
They might
long
have two.
overdue. This is long
Agreed.
overdue. This
Yeah.
should have done. They should have done this when the fucking show came out.
We did a top 10 episode about adding stuff to Star Tours.
Yeah.
We should
I
think
think
about
this was on it for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
something from Mando was. It had to be. I'll have to go back
It'd
and
be
look at my
cool
list.
too if they could make an animated version where it's like you see Clone Wars or you see Bad Batch or you see like, and it's a separate one, so there's no like live action then animation.
Who are you?
That'd be a cool thing to do too.
Meanwhile, on Star Tours.
Get Rebels in there.
on Star Tours. I'm not the captain.
That'd be cool. That'd be very cool, but maybe one day.
I like
Maybe
that
one
idea,
day.
like an alternate version of it. And like when you get in, it's just you either get like live action or animated.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be fucking cool.
That'd
Yep.
be interesting. Maybe like a kid's Star Tour.
Yeah, do it like
They do Young Jedi Adventures.
No,
in
no,
there.
Yeah.
Do it like Mission Space where it doesn't move as much. And one
Kids
of them,
do
one
like
of them.
some kids are in there screaming their heads off on Star Tours.
We
It's
were-
amazing how
I know.
When we wrote it the other day, there was this group of like very clearly drunk, like 24-year-old girls. and
That's
they're
the
like-
worst.
It was Vader, and they're like, "Daddy!" And they kept screaming, "Daddy!" to Darth Vader. My daughter,
So
looked
much
at me-
fun.
My daughter looked at me and she was like, And I was like, don't ever be like that.
You're raising her right. Thank you.
My daughter is a lot like me. I feel bad. I feel bad for it sometimes because she's so much like me. I'm like, yep, that's me. I looked. It's wild. It's crazy.
Better to be like you than to be like those
drunk whores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
What?
They said better for his daughter to be like him than like those drunk whores.
Okay. The drunk horse, yeah.
Just daughter.
Them. I thought I missed it.
No.
I thought we were talking
There
about
was
something else.
Tom passed
then
away there for a second.
No, I didn't.
He was still thinking about
thought-
Wonderwall,
I
you know?
really,
Like,
I
He
was.
was trying to weasel.
He was in his own oasis.
You fucking prick.
Tom said he goes, so maybe.
Yeah.
maybe.
Let's get back to this maybeing,
So
guys.
they also announced Andor and Kenobi are coming to DVD.
Yes.
That
So
they are.
After
That's
we
fucking
just
sick.
bought Mando season 1 and 2, now we can get Andor.
You just bought.
Yeah,
it.
I haven't purchased that yet.
You haven't either? Okay, I'm not alone. I'm
Yeah,
not alone
don't
on
worry
this
about
island.
it.
But,
I've had
I'm
other
excited
things
to
to
have
pay
it.
for.
and it's interesting because on Kenobi it says the complete series.
Yeah,
so,
I pointed this out to Evan.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Complete
about that.
series. So I'm hoping that means
It's pretty bold to
all
say,
that,
but
all that means is
doesn't mean
that
anything.
they said the complete saga and then at 789 come out.
Yeah, true. True.
So,
I mean, it was complete at that moment.
Yeah,
at
it
the
is
time-
complete
It's a
now.
complete series right now. So
I'm,
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
fair.
go back and rewatch Obi-Wan Kenobi because I feel like I really think that this is my own personal take. I think that Mando season 2's finale fucked me up for Star Wars TV because I kept expecting.
yeah, because you don't
something
like Andor
like
because of that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because of that. I still
I think
genu-
that's some-
I
something to do
still
with it.
think genuinely it's kind of boring.
No.
I don't like it because they just forget so many plot threads and never come back to them.
Yeah,
So
that's part of my problem with it. But I think that definitely plays a part into why I don't like some of the other stuff because it's like I'm always waiting for that moment. And nothing can really top that, but there are equivalents to that in each era of Star Wars. Like there's moments where you'd be like, holy shit. I think one of those moments was the Anakin fight with Ahsoka. Like that's close.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
Higher tier for me, probably. If we're, we've got to
Really?
commit to this. Yeah,
higher-
maybe.
the Luke
higher
moment for
moment?
you is like the moment, but
The
the,
Luke moment-
Anakin Ahsoka World Between Worlds is like Tom's moment. Like
Could-
that is,
I said it could be.
Yeah.
I haven't sat down.
yeah.
Hey, we have to commit to our 100
Yeah.
top moments. And
Honestly,
what,
now's a good time when there's not a lot of stuff coming out.
well,
'Cause,
what
like,
we should do is do it, and then on May 4th, that episode should be our 25-1. I've always said we needed to do that
yeah,
on like our May 4th episode. So like lead up to, and I guess we could start them
like
whenever
in
we
a
want
week or two,
to.
we could
Yeah.
do it soon.
and then we can space out the episodes. Like
all
all
of
right,
canon or just movies and TV?
I did
all
all
of
canon,
it, all of it.
which was hard to do back when we started this
I have
because
to
things
just
were
start
coming
it
out
over.
every week.
Does
So-
Halcyon count as canon?
Of
Yeah, of
course
course.
it does.
Even
Yeah.
though it's closed?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that happened, man.
The VR game that was at Springs is canon. Like just because it's gone, like doesn't mean
yeah,
it didn't
true.
happen.
I forgot about that game. That game was fucking cool.
Yeah,
So I saw that
My head is going like, how would I even start? Like, because for me, like the top 25 is easy as shit.
maybe you just do that. You just start
That's
at
what I
1.
did, yeah.
I think I might start at 1. I just might have
And
to
work
do that.
your way down.
Or
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is what I normally do at lists. Is I just write what comes out to my head, and then I number them after it. So I'm
Good
probably
idea
just going
too.
to do
Just
that. Yeah.
think of 100
Uh-huh.
moments and then be like, that's 4, that's
Exactly.
8, that's 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that.
That's interesting that you say that moment is up there for you for like topping the Luke moment.
It could. It could. I have to sit down, watch them both, think about it.
That
I'm a bigger. I get it. I'm a bigger Anakin
yeah.
Ahsoka guy than I am Luke.
I know, but fuck that moment. Like to me, that moment like validated all this other shit in Star Wars. I was like, okay, this really is all connected.
Okay.
Versus just
I
being
get
in-
that. It was such a phenomenally timed moment. Like I'll never forget it. Like I had to wait. I basically worked all day. I knew something special had happened because
People were texting you like, Did you
texting.
see Mando
Yeah,
yet?
exactly.
I got a
So
bunch of
like
that.
I had to work. Like I waited till 4:00 that day to watch it. And it was like Courtney and my's ritual. Like, that was during COVID, so it's like we'd work and then we would watch 2 things: The Imagineering Story and Mandalorian, because they were dropped on the same day, and that was so good.
I love
God.
the Imaginary Story.
Mhm.
That's a
Yeah.
great documentary.
Yeah, me too. And I go back and watch it all the time.
I've watched it a few times
Yeah.
too. It's good. I think it's really solid. The Disneyland Paris one is particularly interesting
Mm-hmm.
because they finally like admit that it wasn't a success.
Right.
But then they didn't close it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like everything, like nothing they've done was an instant success. You got to leave it, let it be.
Epcot wasn't.
It'll work
Epcot
out.
failed initially.
Yeah. I don't understand. But anyhow.
What other Star Wars news has graced us this week? We talked. Someone just fell down Brett's stairs.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's okay.
It's
It's
just one of my kids.
It's you know.
Suck it up.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
No one felt that bad.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't know. I think that might be all the news, but I'm just trying to think of like the moment for me because like I know I wrote it down, but things have changed.
Don't give
since
it
then,
away.
But like I'm trying to think of a big moment like you two had. Like the Luke moment's huge, but like
Oh,
Luke's not my guy, and the
I see what
Ahsoka
you're
Anakin
saying.
moment's huge, but they're not like my favorites. I love them, but they're
Luke,
not like my
Luke was my
favorites.
guy of the original trilogy, but he's not like my guy. But to me, you guys know Qui-Gon is my, however the fuck you say it, Qui-Gon. I've been saying it wrong my
You're
entire
saying
life,
no,
apparently.
You've always said it right.
Okay.
Some people say Qui-Gon or something. It's like, what are you doing?
Qui-Gon.
He's been my guy.
Yeah.
But the reason that Luke moment was so impactful was because, like I said, it
Validates your time and effort.
It goes like this shit matters.
Yeah.
Because we were in the era of MCU stuff where like everything had tied in very well.
Yeah.
And
At
then
that point,
now
doesn't
nothing
anymore.
does.
Yeah.
Like, where the
Star
fuck's-
Wars does it now.
Where's
and
Moon
MCU
Knight?
doesn't.
Where's Moon Knight?
Where's White Vision?
It exists.
Like,
No one knows.
who gives a shit, right?
Yeah,
Like
they don't know what
But
they're
this
doing.
was like, okay, and not only like, okay, this is valid and like this is real. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
If they were willing to bring Luke in, anything's fucking possible.
Yeah.
And that's what it was like. Okay, so what's that Luke moment going to be for Andor? Didn't really. Get
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing. You got to. That's
And that's
the
on
problem with
me.
setting that precedent is you expect it too much.
I'm the
But
guy that
we
preachers don't having those expectations. That's why everyone that doesn't like The Last Jedi, who doesn't like it, is like they had those expectations, and I've always been like, don't be that guy, and I am
Right.
that guy, and it fucking makes me mad.
Well, with that, yeah. With that being said, like if it would happen as much as everybody claims they want it to, it would dilute it.
Yeah. Well, like, and that's why I think it doesn't work as well in Obi-Wan, because Qui-Gon shows up, and even though he's my number one favorite Star Wars character, it just felt flat and like, okay, of course he's there. Like, I actually almost wish he wasn't there.
I don't know. I've watched that episode a couple times, and it gets me every time. That moment
it's
of
like it's
Qui-Gon
supposed
showing
to
up is
happen.
great, especially
It's like
after
it's
what Austin
supposed to
just
happen.
texted us in the
I
group
was
too this week.
just
Like,
gonna
that's
say,
perfect timing. I
like,
never thought of it that way.
But
What did he
it's
say?
a moment more for Obi-Wan Kenobi than it is for Qui-Gon because
Yeah.
he's finally ready to communicate with Qui-Gon.
I
Yeah.
totally get it and agree.
It's on the strength of like Obi-Wan now in the Force.
Right.
Like the ghosts are basically always there.
They're always
That's
there.
what
They're always
saying.
chilling.
It's
They're
just
always
you
like,
have to
yeah.
be strong enough to see them.
Yeah.
And
Playing
that,
ghost poker and
Yeah.
stuff.
I've never thought about that until Austin said it. I'm like,
Ghost
oh, so
poker?
it's like the ghosts are strong, but it's not about them. It's
Ghost
about
sabak.
the Force user that's still alive being strong enough to see them. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's awesome.
I get it. It's like, it was so for sure going to happen that it, like, when it happened, you're like, yep, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Even though I think we all kind of, in the moment, I remember
I actually
talking
would've-
about it,
I-
we all
much
were
as I
like,
don't
it's not
want-
happening because
Yeah.
we thought the moment had passed.
Well, he had said, like, I haven't been approached to do it. And we're like, Andrew Garfield or?
We all believed him, and then
I
like
did.
the moment passed. I feel like for him to show up, but then they proved me wrong because the finale. I'm like, oh, he's there.
Yeah.
And it got me.
I don't not like it. I just feel like it's not as impactful as Luke showing up to grab Grogu. Like, that to me is just like,
And I think
fuck.
the cooler thing
I
is
can't.
too,
I
like,
still can't believe they did that.
yeah. But the cooler thing is too, like that's a CGI Luke, but
Yeah.
that's really Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Like I think that makes it even cooler to me.
That's cooler for sure. I just wish that show for me just like it was so just not what I wanted from it.
Should have been Plo Koon.
It should have been Plo Koon. Maybe
Okay.
Plo Koon's gonna be the one that saves me.
It's past, Bradley.
No, it's not.
They call me Boomerang Bradley because I bring that shit back.
Bring it. Hit Killer Bradley and Boomerang Bradley.
I go. There's the bit over there. And I go.
And that's what he's going to be starting his conversations off on Fourth Mother Box. The Australian boomerang guy. That's the character he's going to talk about.
Hello there, mate.
Mr.
I'm over
Boomerang
here."
or whatever his name is.
Boomerang Bradley.
No, the DC character, Mr. Boomerang. Or
Oh, Captain Boomerang.
yeah, you're going to talk about him as your first Fourth Mother Box
My
topic.
first Fourth Mother
Yeah.
Box
The
topic
Red Strike!
is gonna be why Condiment King is the greatest Batman villain of all time.
I like. I might be getting him confused with Spider-Man villains. I like Big Wheel. That's a good one.
Big Wheel's good.
Is that Spider-Man or Batman?
That's Spider-Man.
Ah,
That's
okay.
a Marvel villain.
He's a good one.
He's stupid. You know what his powers are?
What are his powers?
He
Brad?
drives a big wheel.
And we're not talking just like this big. We're talking like
A big
the
wheel.
size of a house.
The size of a house.
Yeah.
Look out, Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Condiment King's my favorite.
Yeah,
That's a good
shooting mustard and mayonnaise all over. Gonna
I'll be-
ruin
I'll be
people's
shooting
parties.
mayonnaise all over.
Yeah.
Nice.
One particular individual.
Uh-huh.
But that does not make sense.
I think we missed up an opportunity with Star Tours. You know what Kathleen Kennedy would add to it?
It's a direction you can fuck.
Okay, sorry, The Rock. Mr. The
Put a
Rock.
chick in it, make her gay.
That's what Kathleen Kennedy would do.
They
with
already
Star
did
Tours.
that. They have foot from 7, 8, 9 already.
Who?
They already have sequences from 7, 8, and 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a chicken or make a gay.
Oh, no. There was only the one kiss at 9. But they cut
Unless
out
you're
in China. Yeah.
Unless you're there.
God.
That's what bothers me. You don't really care.
I know.
No.
Because when push comes to shove, you bend the
I
fight.
don't know.
No,
You bend.
they
I know,
added
it's so
they
stupid.
added another key, inclusion. They care.
That's my problem. No,
No,
one
they
actually
care.
gives a
Yeah,
shit.
they added
Do you have a
it.
guest story? I don't see your little black book.
No, I wanted to. This one wasn't a guest story. Even though we have coined a term for guests now, I'm calling them Rudeiots.
Oh, that's
We
right.
talked about it in the group chat because it's a combination of rude and
You
idiots.
talked about that, let's
So,
be honest.
I did. But then Brad is like, "Oh, it sounds like a Star Wars species." And I'm like, "Yeah, they're invasive in Black Spire Outpost."
Their
Rudeiots.
face of Black Spire Outpost. I wonder what like their cadence would be like. I wonder what like
It's
they
like
would
this.
sound like.
Actually.
Did in the
That's what it-
world. That's
I've
the-
got it
that's what
right
they
here.
said. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they sound like. Rudy is. One more time.
Is that you?
I think so.
That makes it better
yeah,
because you're not that.
yeah.
Well,
That's great.
maybe.
Go on.
But and I wanted to do one that wasn't guest, and it's actually like a cool story that like.
Damn it, boo.
Yeah. No,
Boo this man.
no, don't boo this man.
I was
yet.
saying boo Earns.
You can boo after, but it was just the job character attendant had a lot of awesome things, a lot of crappy things, but a lot of good things too. So I got to work some of the Christmas parties, and that's where they put out some of the somewhat exclusive characters. So they had like the princesses and the princes there. So I got to be with Rapunzel and Flynn for a good chunk of time. And Flynn's always got his satchel with him. And the guest was talking about like they had a tiara on or something, and they were like, "You got to get Rapunzel that tiara back, make sure you get it." And Flynn just like reaches into his pouch that he has, opens it, and he pulls out the legit real tiara.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
What?
You have that on you?"
That's so cool.
And he like I kind of said it, but not loud enough. But he heard me and he saw my face, and he's like, "Well, yeah, this isn't something I'm just gonna leave around the snuggly duckling." And I'm just like, what?
That's
why?
cool.
Why do you have that? And it's that costume is that detailed that he's carrying around a tiara in that pouch that he never opens, but the one time out of 500 chances,
Then it comes up.
yeah, it works.
Oh, that's cool. See, God damn it. When they do shit right, they
Yeah.
do shit right.
Yeah. So I mean, that was cool. And the fact that like he was talking to the guest, obviously, but like he just turned and included me for that 2 seconds to make it like a full circle moment with everyone there.
That's awesome.
That was cool. He did a few things too. He was a ton of fun hanging out with Flynn. I forget what he was saying, but he was like describing himself, and he used this really goofy big made up word. And I'm like, "That's not a word." He's like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "You just made that up." And he's like, "No, I read it once in a book." And I'm like, "Oh, that you stole?" And he's like, "No, that I borrowed from a library and never gave back."
Never returned.
And I'm like, "Okay, so you stole it." But I forget
Not
the word.
really.
It was like
We've all taken some from the
it was like
library.
magniferous or something. And I'm like, "That's not a word." But good stuff. Flynn was fun.
I have a question for you guys. What's one character, if you could meet, that you've never met before that you want to meet? Who is the one you can pick?
That exists or one that they should make that like.
No, any character that you could go like, I'm in charge. I'm making this character. He's doing meet and greets. Who's the one you pick?
I'll do one that does exist and one that should exist. But did you see Disneyland, the Disney Channel night?
I did see that. Kim
They
Possible.
did have Darkwing, but they had Kim and Ron,
Oh,
and they had
I
Don.
did see
They
that.
had
Yeah,
Don
yeah.
Carnage. Too.
They had a.
They had. Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They used to have that costume because
That
he was in
dope.
he was in the
And
parade.
They had Fat Cat, and they had.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Carnage was cool. I'm like,
Don
hey,
Carnage
nice.
would be dope.
Yeah,
Mine's dumb.
is it?
It's Negaduck.
That's not dumb.
That's not dumb.
And that'd be
But-
easy for them to make.
Exactly.
It's
that's,
so cheap.
That's why it's dumb. Is because it's just you just are recoloring.
That's
the
something they
Darkwing
would do
costume.
and should do.
That would be, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
I have two very random ones because this is how I'm feeling right now. Duchess from Aristocats.
Yeah.
And then
You've never met
They got
Duchess?
the kid. No, they got the kids, but they don't
Yeah,
have
they don't
Duchess.
have Duchess.
Duchess is the mom.
Oh, the
Marie.
mom.
They got
Yeah,
Marie
I'm
thinking
in
Marie.
Berlioz
Sorry.
and Toulouse.
Marie's in the most of the time. Marie's in the
Duchess.
For
cavalcade. That's going,
some reason, it's only
Duchess,
her though. It's
interesting.
like you still have Toulouse and
I
Berlioz.
know.
back
I would
here.
love
Like,
to see
where
those
are they
two,
at?
but and then
That's a good one.
her name's escaping me right now. But like the witch doctor from Tiana, like the older
Mama
woman.
Odie?
Mama Odie.
Yeah,
Mama Odie meet and greet would be
That'd be
badass.
dope.
yeah.
So there you go.
I would love to see a Dr. Doofenshmirtz meet and greet.
Yeah,
A face
they had
character.
Perry at the Disney Channel night. Perry was there.
Cool. I used to meet Face and Furb all the time when I came. They were down in
They were
York
the
Street.
busiest line at Jollywood. Holy
Really?
crap.
I bet,
People would
yeah.
start lining
I didn't get
up.
to work with them. I worked with Duffy at Jollywood.
Santa Duffy was cool.
Yeah, he was cute.
I was so
He
happy
very
to
cute.
get that was rare for me. I've never seen Duffy,
Same. That was the
let
only
alone
time.
Santa Duffy.
that gazebo.
He started
at
at
Epcot.
Epcot.
Was the Duffy
Yeah.
meet and greet?
Yeah,
I remember
And he
it
wasn't
being there.
popular, so they shipped him to Tokyo.
I
Yeah.
know Tokyo loves him.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
huge
still,
there.
He's still huge
And because he got huge there, they brought him to Jollywood, and he was huge here.
there.
Just
he
because
came, he came back before that though.
Oh, he did?
He was back
I never saw him.
pre-COVID.
Hmm.
And then they
Dang.
put Daisy there, I think, for a minute.
Daisy was there, Pluto was there.
Pluto.
Now the Wish Princess is there.
Has anyone seen Wish?
No,
Any interest?
I do when it comes on Disney.
yeah, if it's
Plus.
on Disney Plus,
Is it
and
on
I'm-
Disney Plus yet?
No,
No, last I checked, it wasn't. I
Okay.
checked like
When
2
it
days
is,
ago.
and I'm bored, I'll put it on. But
Look, I would have gone to see it, but
No.
new dad, like baby at
Yeah.
home. We don't have babysitters to do it. Like it
Dude,
just don't.
I was watching a video the other day.
Love to go though.
It was like Disney's like, I don't know what they're doing with their marketing. Like
Neither do
the
they.
fact that Strange World came out, and I live in Orlando, and at the time was at Disney every fucking day, and I had not heard of it until a week before the movie came out. And I'm a Disney fan. Is crazy.
It's like the Solo story you tell though all the time, like that.
people that
I knew it was coming out, but yeah, the marketing was lax. I just remember seeing the Hollywood Studios poster when you're walking towards One Man's Dream.
Yeah.
and they
Coming
showed the
from Toy
preview there
Story
for a
Land.
little bit, but that was it.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go see that.
How do you fuck that up? You have a theme park where you, like movie making was the theme.
I'm trying to think of the character answers. I had a good one, but now I forgot it. But like the existing ones that I've never seen that I'd love to is like Milo and Kita. They have them in Disneyland every now and then. They
That's
bring them
cool.
out for like Sweethearts Night and like Valentine's stuff.
That makes sense.
They'd be fun to see.
I've told you this before. I met Jim and Ben.
Ben, I've seen that costume, not in person, sadly, but I'm like, Ben doesn't work.
It works.
It does, maybe?
Have, you
Okay.
seen, have you seen a picture of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works in pictures,
I
but if
remember
it does in person,
I remember in person. I thought it was cool. as
Jim
shit.
would be sick. Jim would be sick.
Jim was cool. Just an emo 2000s guy.
Giant wig that's got that like one hair flop down.
I would like to meet Sora. I've never met Sora. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
that'd be
Oh,
cool.
sure, that'd be fun. The Donald dressed up in his Kingdom Hearts that they do at Disneyland. Fuck.
There's so many cool characters out there that would just be cool to like. Even though I'm not a character guy, I know you guys like characters.
Oh, I
way
do,
more than
yeah.
I do.
It's gonna be the one thing I'm searching for at Disneyland.
Is there anybody who would like
The answer from
absolutely like blow your night and just wait to meet?
Anakin and Padme
Yeah.
for Star Wars Night
That'd
will
be
be
a good
cool.
Are they together?
I don't know. They haven't announced who's
they
gonna
were
be there yet.
last year, but I don't know.
They haven't announced who's going to be at the
Yeah.
event yet.
Probably Padme over Anakin. Like I'd go to Padme first because I've met Hayden, so it's like
Yeah,
I'll go to Padme first.
they had Luke and Leia too together.
Oh, that's cool.
They weren't kissing though, so you
well,
know.
thank God.
Yeah,
There for Sweethearts Night.
yeah. But I guess not counting Star Wars characters, the one I would
Tennessee. I like this part. That's my favorite part of the movie.
Tennessee, Alabama.
No, not
Getaween.
Alabama. Getaween.
Getaween, but
Why?
Mississippi. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm from
All right.
Alabama. You
I know.
fuck.
I know. That's why I was
Although
probing
to be
it.
fair, there is somebody in my family that is dating their cousin, so I guess I can't get upset about it. Yeah, 100%. They're not my family member.
That's true.
right,
They're not blood related to me at all.
Okay.
not
So
yet.
Don't,
Not yet.
they might be.
Jesus. Go on,
But
Evan.
I would love to meet Barbosa
Oh, that'd be sick.
because he's in the parade and stuff. Like
yeah.
he's sick.
I used to like the. Does Ralph still meet?
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
No. Figment took his spot.
Ever since you busted his ass.
I saw that. Everybody busts their ass on that damn
Figment
thing.
too. Figment's fallen
I know.
3 times.
I remember seeing that
Ate
video.
shit hard. He ate shit like 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
You know how like frustrating it would be if you're the person and you're like, all right, I know yesterday sucked. I went viral. Today's my
Not
day.
happening today.
And then you walk out and you're like, fuck.
No.
Then it happened
Just
again.
slow motion.
It happened 3 days in a row. You're like, all right, last 2 days, third time's a charm. Fuck.
Not happening today.
Oh God.
Tail falls off.
That stupid head flies off in your head. It's like,
The character attendant
Imagination.
catches it, just like holding it.
And then a giant moon comes
So
down.
you wouldn't even
rocking
see
back and
the
forth with
performer's
Dr.
face.
Nigel
though.
on it.
If the head came off, you wouldn't see the performer's
You're
face.
ruining
It would
the
just
magic.
be nothing.
that's so funny. Why'd they behead Figment? Honey.
Because you touch yourself at night.
Oh, I guess I mean I've already
Smoke.
met Dreamfinder, so I won't say
Smoke.
Dreamfinder, but I'd love to meet
Dreamfinder's a good one.
Dreamfinder again.
Who else would be like a good one?
Nigel Channing, he'd be fun to meet.
Nigel would be fun.
They should do that.
Rick
Eric Idle will be
Moranis.
like, I don't even remember this character.
One of Rick Moranis' characters. for
Captain
Disney.
EO.
Captain EO.
Keep away from the kids.
You do that? I don't know if you could do that.
What's the name of the weird looking guy in Captain EO? The little
Michael
creature.
Jackson.
No. That was good.
Bump.
The little creature. The little
I forget the names of those dudes.
Lumpy. I want to meet Lumpy. There we go. That'll be my last
Lumpy.
one. Lumpy.
Skippy. What if they had to walk around Skippy and Sir,
that
like
would
Sir,
be
being
weird.
like,
Sir would be dope.
"You're not burnt, Skippy."
Timekeeper would be cool. The way they
Oh,
do
hell
like
yeah.
the way they do like animatronic meet and greets now with BB-8.
I would wait hours and hours.
How
and
about
hours
more
for Timekeeper.
Muppets? God damn it! I want to meet some Muppets.
What would
Characters, Muppets.
you ever-
Muppets.
when they did that event at Hollywood Studios a few years ago? They had like the people from the Muppets came and like you could meet Constantine and like talk to Constantine.
Oh really? Damn.
Oh, damn.
I didn't see that.
I forget what the
I
name
must
of the
miss that.
event was, and it was so panned that they,
Was it?
they didn't do
'Cause
it again. Yeah,
People didn't like that movie.
no.
Oh.
It was the event itself. It was like lines to meet characters were like 6 hours long. So like you would get in line. And that was
Oh.
you met one person for this
Yikes.
entire
Took the
event.
wrong thing away. Like took the fact that they shouldn't do it because it was too popular. Like
Yeah, well,
Because
there's
They just couldn't figure out the logistics. It sounds like.
yeah, and it was right before they started closing stuff to do Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, I see. So that was several years ago.
It was a while ago.
Several,
I
yeah.
forget the name of the event, but people that went hated it.
Mayhem
like, you
with the
think
Muppets.
Jollywood Nights got bad publicity? Go look up this
Unnecessary
event.
feedback.
Dang.
Jollywood Nights was fun.
Jollywood Lights misled people.
it was just the first night.
Sure.
They didn't know how to run it, but after that, it was great.
I'm not discounting that it was fun what was there, but they misled people.
All right.
They went on ABC and were like, "Hey,
was
all
that
this shit's
too.
included," and then everyone
Yeah.
got there and like, "What? Nothing is cool." Fuck yeah.
I think Good Morning America kind of fucked that up a
They
little bit.
pulled the
but-
fucking thing off. Well, the guy
Yeah.
was from the parks. He was like the chairman.
Oh,
of-
then
it
I don't
was-
think he
it
has a
was-
job anymore.
No, I don't remember what his name was. But he was a black guy, and I just remember being like, "That's not Phil Holmes," because they were like the guy who was they brought on like this guy's
Oh, yeah,
part
Phil's
of the
been
parks
gone
and
for like
resorts.
2-ish years now,
I
maybe
didn't-
2 or
yeah.
3. Phil's
Oh.
been gone for a little bit.
And I just remember
Oh, well.
thinking that too. I was going to see.
He probably
and it
got
wasn't.
fed wrong information from up top.
It very probably
But,
very well
did-
could have. But
did you see
that's not. It doesn't exist on YouTube anymore. You can't find it.
Yeah.
The head of Imagineering stepped down. Did you see that?
No, that's not a good sign.
Nothing they've done recently is a good sign. So,
I don't know, man. Zootopia looks dope. I got to be honest.
well, yeah, all the foreign stuff is awesome.
Zootopia
Like,
looks awesome.
yeah, you can't ever. I don't
say
think there's
throw
anything that looks like
fucking
crap
thing
overseas.
right there in Animal Kingdom. Make
I'm,
it
look,
interesting.
I'm looking forward to seeing the animatronics on Tiana.
I am too. I'm excited. I'm excited for that ride. I just wish it didn't have to. Splash Mountain didn't have to go away.
And it's also kind of going to be really, like, not infuriating, but it's going to bother me. It's like, oh, so you can do it for this ride, but you can't do it for like any other rides. You can't blow the budget and go all out for this, but you couldn't do it for things in Epcot or
Yeah.
So it's like, why do it for this but nothing else? It's like, why? The inclusion key. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. But I think that I think that there is something to be said of like, yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do that with this especially if that's like the reason you're doing it, which is the reason they are retheming that ride is because of like it's fucked up what it's based on.
And then
Oh,
the
sure,
feedback,
yeah.
if it was just all screens like they've been doing, the feedback would be terrible, and
And I
they
don't-
can't have the
Oh,
feedback
yeah.
on
I
that
would-
be
I would-
terrible.
Oh, of course not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they did way too much like out of their way to like make it. a different thing. And if
But
you
they're also
fuck it
not
up-
just throwing a bone to something to throwing. They're throwing good IP.
Yeah,
very
Tiana's-
popular.
Yeah, it's a great
Princess and
movie.
the Frog
It's
is
a
my
great
favorite
idea.
Disney movie of the last 20 years. I think
It's just
it's fucking great.
It does suck that people just take it and run with it. They're like, you're only doing this for this, and then like,
No, I
just
don't think
shut
so.
up.
I don't
Who the
think-
hell wants to sit down and watch Song of the South?
Have you ever watched it?
No,
it's terrible.
I don't
Yeah,
want to.
I've watched it once. And it's
terrible. It's not even. It's
The,
there's
like the
really
animation
fucked up-
is good, but like from an animation standpoint,
But that's not
the
even-
movie and story is not good.
Terrible.
Like,
There you go. Somebody wants an Uncle Remus meet and greet. There you go. God,
Well, I guess I can't come down from the bayou.
it's so bad. Yeah, I don't even
fucking
want.
horrible. There's a character named Tar Baby in the fucking movie.
I know. I
if
know.
that doesn't condemn
I mean, like,
it
dude,
enough,
know.
like,
it's fucked up. Like,
I know,
p-
it's-
I can't stand when people go like, they're just being. No. That shit is crazy. What's in that movie?
Look, the further we get away from it, the further people stop. You know, I mean, Splash Mountain is essentially being not erased because I remember it.
and it's
but-
still in Tokyo. We're gonna ride it when we go.
Is it still open?
Yeah,
they're not closing Tokyo
no,
down?
They're
They're
the
not-
only one that's not
Yeah,
doing
like
it.
Is that because
the
their
Oriental Land
ownership?
company
Yeah.
like wants it. This is the perfect way to end this week's episode.
Oh shit!
A glorious episode of Jedi Talk. Follow us everywhere on YouTube and Instagram if you want to, but you know what? You don't have to because it's gonna be us singing the song forever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stall and meander because I want to sing along to the.
But we don't want to
fucking
get flags. So we have to sing over it.
Oh, it's too late already.
Today is gonna be the day that
I'm going home.
throw
Fuck
it
you
back
guys.
to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
Yep.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
We all know who the song's dedicated to. Oh, he rickrolled us.
Yeah, fuck you
Whoa.
guys.
God damn it. All right, everyone. Thank you
Maybe.
for listening to this episode of Jedi Talk. And thank you for listening to the Fourth Mother Box as well, that now I'm part of. We will see you guys on the next episode. Until then, stay safe. May the Force be with you.
Always and Tabuite.
Rise, Jedi Knight.